this video, I'm going to show you how to use search stacking. Search stacking means using multiple single searches to drill down to the information you need to contact a customer. Search stacking is great for businesses that are doing asset recovery like tax overages, asset location, recruiting, and of course, real estate investing. We'll look at two specific scenarios. One, searching for a business owner, and two, searching a family trust to see how search stacking works. It's important to remember that businesses and family trusts can't be searched using batch searches. They must be searched using single searches, and stacking searches together is the best way to find the information you need. When you log into your account, the single searches we'll be using are right here on the dashboard if you have a basic plan. If you have a pro or business plan, you'll find the searches underneath the searches menu. So let's dive in and look at search stacking to find business owners. So the stack we'll be using will be a business search first, then we'll take some information from that search and use it in a people search. Our example will be Smith Properties LLC. And what we'll do is, using a business search, we will search on the business name and the business address. We'll enter that search, and what we'll get back will look like this. On the left side, we'll have some information about the business itself, the state that it files in, and then what we're looking for is the officer or registered agent. And when that name is hyperlinked, that means we can link straight to a people search from that name. So you'll hover over that and then click on Premium People Search, and then you'll be into the People Search result. You'll notice that this result returned 21 results. That means we didn't find an absolute best result, so you're going to need to look through each of the results to find the one that matches best. When I look through this result, one thing I see is that the business address shows up in this person's address history, and so I know that this is most likely the Thomas Smith that is the registered agent for the business I'm looking for. And of course, this result also includes phone numbers and other address information I can use to get in contact with them. It may be the case that the registered agent isn't hyperlinked and you can't go directly to a people search from that name. Well, you can also use the address history to do a people search. So I would take the Thomas Smith name, and I would take one of these addresses, and I'd usually take the most current one, and then again put that into a people search as a name and address search and see what I get there. Once I do that, I'll see that I get very much the same result, and I've come to the same person. Again, I get confirmation by using the business addresses that are showing up in the address history as a way to confirm that I've found the right person. And of course, I've got phone numbers and emails right there to contact him. So to recap, to find a business owner, first you're going to do a business search, either with the person's name and address, but better yet, the business name and address. Then we'll take that information and do a people search on the registered agent's name. If I can't go directly to the people search from a hyperlink, I'll grab the business address, combine that with the name, and get my people search results. All right, let's move on to the family trust. The search stack we'll use here will first be a property search, and then we'll take information from that property search and do a people search. Our example here is Jackson Family Trust, but what we're going to do is we're going to just leave off the family trust part. We're just going to use that last name and the address to perform our search. So on a property search, you'll see a last name is required and the address is required, but the first name isn't required, and that's what allows us to use this technique. So we'll enter last name and address into the property search, and we're going to get back some results that include some basic information about the property as well as the recorder and assessor records. What we're looking for really here is some new information. So with just a last name, Jackson, and the address, we're not going to get too far with the people search. But when we look in the property, we'll see a most recent buyer, a most recent seller, and often you will find a full name there. So that's what we want. So now we've got a full name that we can combine with the address and do a people search. So that's what we're going to do. So we come back to a people search. We enter the full name that we now have with that address, and we get a result. Again, we may get multiple results if this search is a little bit fuzzy, if we can't find a single best result. So you might have to scan through each of the results that comes back to find the one. But what we're looking for is a match on the name and a match on that address in the address history. And that will give us a good indication that this is the person we're looking for. Now, particularly with family trust, the person who might have been the last seller is the person the trust was created for. So that might not be the best person to contact. So you're going to want to look over to the possible relatives list and see if there's someone there that you think would be a more likely trustee for the trust who you would want to contact about that property. Any of those hyperlinked names can be searched just by clicking on them. So to recap, for a family trust, we're going to do a property search with just the last name of the trust and the address. Then we're going to look for new name information in the information that comes back there. We'll use that information to do a people search with a full name, last name, and the address. And then we'll get people search results from that, and that will give us the information we need to be able to contact this person. All right, so that's a quick look at how to search stack for business owners and to find a family trust. Of course, if you have any questions, you can contact us by email or by phone.